Kirk Hammet is certainly one of the most renowned guitar players from the world of rock and thrash metal. He has been in this industry since he was around 18 years old with Exodus, and then by the time he joined training with Metallica. Kirk Hammett has been one of the guitar players from all over the world, which has inspired a lot of musicians from nowadays bands. All of this due to his amazing skills with his guitar and also because of how versatile he is. Mainly because he taught himself how to play blues and jazz. He even recalls to play this kind of music when having some free time. Another truly important thing about Kirk Hammett is that he was the last student Joseph training had during his time as a guitar teacher, which makes his knowledge truly valuable. Kirk Hammett has recalled that he has put a lot of time and effort into creating his own unique style of playing. A lot of people say or believe that his unique style of playing stood up during the albums of Load and Reload, where the sound of his guitar is completely different from the rest of the albums where he participated. You probably may have thought on the fact that Kirk Hammett has a lot of guitars, and indeed he does. But right now we are not going to talk about Kirk Hammett's guitar collection, and instead we are going to be talking about his horror collection, his horror collection. Kirk Hammett has spent around 30 years of his life collecting horror-related stuff, where those are movies, posters, guitars, and even human-sized replicas. But here's the great part. He even has his own horror festival, which is called Kirk Von Hammett Fear Festival, which is an annual horror festival where he shows to the world all the things he has been gathering for over 30 years. But besides of all the horror-related stuff, there are also a lot of great guests that show up with Kirk at his festival to also interact with the public. But beyond his horror collection plus the special guests, there's nothing else which I could recall from this festival. But well, if you take all these awesome things plus all the awesome musicians you will be seeing, it is definitely worth going there. As you guys may know, Kirk Hammett has been playing for an actual long time. We're talking about since the moment we could say he became relevant on the music world, with Exodus on the year 1979, and as far as we go in the year 2018, he's still playing so well. We could say he has gathered several guitars throughout the years, and because of this, I will be showing to you guys the guitar which I think are the most relevant ones from his whole collection. On the year 1984, he was seen using a Fernandez red guitar. On the year 1986, an ESP MM270 called Sorolac. On the year 1988, he was seen using a Tom Anderson Pro with several different types. The year 1991, during this year, Kirk actually used quite a few guitars, which were an ESP MB290, an ESP KH3 Aspire, and finally an ESP MN290 called Hot Caution. In the year 1997 and 1996, during the recording of Load and Reload, he was seen using an LTD M2. Okay, there's just one special thing about this guitar. Do you guys remember when I told you that Kirk Hammett wanted to create his own sound, his own unique style, and that most of the people believe that this sound stood up during Load and Reload? Well, this guitar was the cause, my friends, so I know you might find that great, but it's something great we could add. And finally, in the year 2008, he was seen using an ESP KH4 mirror. And even though the album Hardware to Self-Destruct was already released 2 years ago, actually, I'm not making a video or a playlist or a compilation of the guitars which were used on that one album or the ones he so far has used on the concerts, because I feel like it's still too early to gather or make a great compilation about all the guitars he has used and will be using during the Hardwire or Worldwide tour, you know? So well, that was it about his guitar collection. And now let's jump into the Kirk Hammett fun facts. The inspiration behind the riff of Enter Sandman was Soundgarden. Yeah, perhaps the most famous riff in his career wouldn't have happened if Kirk Hammett was not a great admirer of Soundgarden. In an interview with Rolling Stone in 2008, he said, "Soundgarden had just released Louder Than Love. I tried to capture that attitude through very strong riffs. It was 2 in the morning, and I put a recording tape and started playing. When Lars Ulrich heard the riff, he told me that it was very good, but that I should repeat it 4 times at least, so it will be easier for everyone to remember." And that's pretty much how one of the most famous riffs from the history of metal got created, my friends. Did you know that Kirk Hammett imagines himself playing with Metallica by the time he's 60 years old? Yes, even though that sounds funny. Kirk Hammett once said that if Rolling Stones were still playing and doing what they love, he could easily see himself playing with Metallica by the time he's 60. And he pretty much expressed or recalled that it would be truly funny to see him playing Seek and Destroy at that age, but well. And now, let's go with my favorite part, rating the player. On this one case, we can see that Kirk Hammet does have a unique style of playing, as we could see on the examples of Load and Reload. And even though his unique style of playing or his unique sound on the guitar is not that great, at least from my point of view, we can still say that he at least has that special skill. So thumbs up for Kirk. The same way we know that he does know music theory, since he studied with the virtuoso Joe Satriani and also taught himself how to play jazz and blues. The same way we know that he does know music harmony, because Cliff Burton taught him before he died. So in this one case, Kirk Hammet knows a lot of music theory and has a unique style. And finally, let's go with his alternative projects. Sadly, Kirk Hammet does not have any alternative projects, even though he has recalled several times that he will be willing to create one by the time he retires from Metallica, but sadly this wouldn't be a rock or metal album. So finally, the outcome of this rating the player is a positive one, since Kirk Hammet actually knows music theory and also has a unique style of playing, which is not awesome, at least from my point of view, but it's at least great. Well, that was it for this video. Hope you like, follow and subscribe. So tell me, which were the things you liked the most I said about Kirk Hammet? Or what musician would you like me to talk about in the next video? See you!